Okay. So first steps, let's take LCM. So that will be P 1 minus x raised to q minus q 1 minus x raised to p. This whole thing is divided by 1 minus x raised to p 1 minus x raised to q, and the limit is as x tends to 1. So in the denominator you can see that we have a chance of converting that thing into standard limit. Minus 1 upon x minus 1, the limit of this is n. So let's do that. Let us divide by 1 minus x and 1 minus x. So we will have to multiply by 1 minus x square. So this whole thing will become p and this whole thing will become q. Alright, now let's do one thing. It is x tending to 1, right? So to make the limit tending to 0, let us write x is equal to 1 plus h. Now we have limit tending to 0. So it will become limit as h tends to 0, p minus p, x is 1 plus h, and this raised to q minus q plus q into 1 plus h raised to p upon, we have a p, a q and 1. So this is just h square. So you should know how to solve such type of problems. You might have done them before. So we have to apply binomial expansion for these two terms. And not for a lot of values, just till we get h square, so that we can cancel out h square and h square from numerator and denominator. So let's do that, applying binomial expansion. Let's write it. Let's start from here. It's going to be a little long. So p minus, it will become p (1 plus qh) plus, also remember the second term as well, you need to learn this stuff, h square upon 2 factorial, so that's just 2, minus q plus q 1 plus ph plus p minus 1 upon 2 factorial, so that's just 2 into h square, and this whole thing is divided by p q h square. Okay, so now let's start the cancellation. So this will cancel out with this will cancel out with this, then there's a pqh minus pqh, so that will cancel out with plus pqh. Then there is a, okay, so h square is left, h square will cancel out with h square, pq will cancel out with pq, this thing, pq. So at the end of it we are left with only q minus 1 upon 2 minus of that plus p minus 1 upon 2. So this is equal to half will get cancelled, so it is only p minus q upon 2. And yeah, let's check once again. Yeah, so p minus q upon 2, this is our answer.